Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year and welcome to this Friday, January 4th, 2019 edition of Guadalupe Valley Views. Well, it's here, livestock show and rodeo season. That's why I decided to see if we can catch it with Sherry Hooper on the line. Sherry's with the Area Go Texan Committee and Gonzales County Area Go Texan. Sherry, tell me again, what's your official title?
I'm a coordinator for all 68 of the Area Go Texan County.
See, that's what, and if we were going to do a contest, I've never won that. But anyway, Sherry.
Oh, well, win, lose, or draw, it's all good.
That's it. Sherry, thanks for your time and joining me this week on Guadalupe Valley Views.
My pleasure.
Gonzales County Area Go Texan, been around for a long time, and it's hard to believe that you are on the cusp once again of a great event that's coming up on Saturday, January 19th. Talk to me about the annual steak night.
Absolutely. Again, we have allotted only 600 tickets to be sold. They're $40 each for individuals or $50 on the corporate level. You have to have a minimum of 6 to have a reserved table, advertising, and various and sundry other perks on the corporate level. This is basically our main fundraiser for us to be able to give away scholarships every year. This is where we make the honey part of our fundraising is done at this steak night. It's a grand event. We have some fabulous ribeye steaks. We have a live and silent auction. We have, for the second year in a row, the Can't Hardly Play Boys. And if you like to dance and shine those belt buckles, you need to be here.
Now, talk to me about this is kind of the doors open a little bit earlier than expected. I say that because it's doors open earlier or late Saturday afternoon, early Saturday evening. I think, is it 4 o'clock when y'all open the doors?
I believe it's 4:30. The meal starts being served at 6, and the live auction will start around 7-ish. The reason we started a little earlier is so we can allot plenty of time for the dance afterwards.
Now, you were talking about those ribeye steaks, but I got to tell you, the sides are pretty good on their own as well.
Well, yeah.
Got the twice-baked potatoes, and oh, man, I'm hungry already. We have...
Well, their official name is Dang Good Potatoes or something similar to Dang. And then those green beans and the salad, and we always have dessert, and it's just a really great meal.
Now, that is going to be on Saturday, January the 19th, and y'all are holding it at the Expo Center at J.B. Wells Park.
Exactly, the Expo Center, and we're so grateful to have that facility in our town. It sure has been a blessing.
Talk to me quickly about Area Go Texan and Gonzales County Area Go Texan. I know there's some other events coming up as well as the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo that Gonzales County Area Go Texan participates in. First, I want to back up to last September. You had a couple of local teams have the first right of refusal to qualify for the Horseshoes and Washers tournament, which is coming up in Katy. And then the barbecue team that's first right of refusal to participate at the World Championship Cook-Off there at NRG Stadium in Houston. Kind of back up to, let's go back to September. How did that work? And then take us on to what's coming up here and what these guys that represent Gonzales County are going to be doing.
Okay. Those contests that you just mentioned, the Horseshoe Washers and the barbecue contest, we have every September in conjunction with our tractor pull, and it's on the J.B. Wells grounds. And the reason we pick our Horseshoe and Washer team from that event is because at Katy, where we compete for the Houston Livestock Show title, their events are held the old school way in the dirt. And so we use the show barn or the practice arena, and that competition is held in the dirt. And so we have another event in October on the square, but that's with the washer board. So that's a complete different gist. Now, the Katy contests are coming up the week after our steak supper, January the 25th and 26th, and we will have representatives from Gonzales County, and as well as the other 68 counties will have representatives in any or all of these events, the horseshoes, the washers, the domino tournament, the team sorting, both youth and senior. And we also have a quilt contest. We will be turning in our quilts at a meeting January the 11th in Houston.
Now, you mentioned the 25th and 26th. That's the Go Texan contest. That's also that's Area Go Texan, and I think also Metro Go Texan participates in that as well. And
that is true.
The event will take place at the Great Southwest Equestrian Center there on Mason Road in Katy. Now, you don't have to be a member to attend. If somebody would like to come out and just cheer on the local representatives from the counties, they're welcome to do that, right?
Absolutely. We encourage everybody to go cheer them on, because were it not for these people competing in these contests on our behalf and several other things that we do throughout the year, we would not be guaranteed our $20,000 scholarship for each county from Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and that is a grand gesture. Now, we talked about the cook-off we have in September. The team representing us will travel to Houston on February the 21st and stay the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. We come home on Sunday the 24th in hopes to win a big title there at the World Championship Barbecue Cook-Off at NRG there at the stadium.
Now, with that cook-off, that information, rodeohouston.com, they have all kind of information. And then before we also, Gonzales County Area Go Texan, I'll mention that Salute Night at the Houston Stock Show and Rodeo is March the 3rd. That'll be on Sunday this year, and you are welcome to purchase tickets. Matter of fact, I think you can purchase tickets through the Gonzales County Area Go Texan. Contact Sherry for details on that. Let me talk to you about local scholarships. Again, there's a window that usually opens, and kind of tell me if high school senior graduating seniors are interested in the scholarship process through Gonzales County Area Go Texan or the Houston Stock Show and Rodeo. How can they learn more information, Sherry?
First of all, talk to your counselors at your high schools. And the Houston Livestock Show application went live online in November. That deadline to turn in, to submit it online is the first part of February. I don't have those dates right in front of me, but first part of February, and then mid-February, all the supporting documents will have to be submitted to Houston. And if you don't meet those deadlines, then you're not in the running. But that $20,000 is life-changing. But together with Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo last year in Gonzales County, our committee, in conjunction with the show, gave away approximately $80,000 to Gonzales County students. And we've been doing great deeds the last few years. And that's a real fun thing to be able to see the smiles on the children's faces, the students, but those parents, let me tell you, they have got the wide smile.
Now, I know around our listening area, a bunch of local counties have their own, like Lavaca County has their Area Go Texan, DeWitt County as well, Caldwell County. Talk to me about Gonzales County or Area Go Texan. The students that are available for scholarships must reside in Gonzales County and either attend public or private school. How does that work?
Okay, for Houston Livestock Show, you have to reside in an Area Go Texan county. There are 68. And everything surrounding Gonzales to the north, south, and east. Now, Seguin, they're out, but Caldwell County is in, Fayette, DeWitt, Lavaca, all of those counties are in, and then several others. I mean, obviously 68. But and you don't have to have ever shown an animal in Houston. You don't ever have to have even been to Houston to apply for the Houston Livestock Show if you meet their grade and test score requirements, and you have your FAFSA paperwork turned in and you have your FAFSA number. Now, for our county level and most other counties that give away local scholarships, as we call them, we do require the students to have been in 4-H or SFA or both for at least 2 years of their high school career. The standards to apply for our local scholarships are not quite as challenging as those for Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, but we encourage you to apply for both if at all possible. And most of the counties around us do have local scholarships. So if you're in this listening area, chances are there's multiple scholarships you can apply for. Gonzales County has chosen to offer a 4-year scholarship. I mean, we give to more than one student, obviously, but we have a 4-year plan, a 2-year trade or technical plan, and we also offer for homeschool students that live in our county and are a member of a Gonzales County 4-H or a private school student that resides in Gonzales County and is a member of Gonzales County 4-H, as long as the county is contiguous to us. So really the only private school that our students could qualify for is Shiner School. And so, but we do have great participation from the private school students as far as applications, and we're proud to have those.
Sherry, anything else before we let you go?
Well, it's a great organization, and I encourage everybody to come out and and have a night on the town with us January the 19th. You won't be disappointed.
And a number they can call if they'd like additional information?
830-672-4555 or 979-229-9317.
That's Sherry Hooper with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Area Go Texan and the Gonzales County Area Go Texan. Now with a look at your Syntax area weather, here's meteorologist Bill Heckey.
It is going to be a much warmer day. We're going to go into the 60s right on until Sunday, and then Sunday it looks like we can go 70 to low 70s and run that again on Monday. Now as we end the weekend and move into early week, we do get the clouds and could get a sprinkle, and even the next frontal system, which looks like it'll be dropping in Monday night, it's not going to affect our temperatures that much. From the Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Bill Heckey.
Syntax sports and boys varsity basketball. Bernie at Randolph, that game about to get underway. Canyon Lake at Comfort, that's at 12:30 today. Bernie Champion at Wagner at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Also scheduled for 1:30, Sam Houston Hurricanes at Jefferson Mustangs. Today at 3 o'clock, St. Mary's Hall at St. Andrews Episcopal. Kennedy Rockets at Seguin Matadors this evening at 6:30. Clemens Buffaloes are at the New Braunfels Canyon Cougars tonight at 7 o'clock, while the New Braunfels Unicorns at Judson tonight at 7. Smithson Valley at East Central, 7 o'clock tonight. Welder Wildcats at Moulton, 7:30 tonight. San Antonio Christian at Marion, 7:30 this evening. Also at 7:30, McDade at Fayetteville. Carrizo Springs at Cole, 7:30 tonight. At 7:45, Dilly's at Nixon Smiley. Floresville at Uvalde tomorrow at 12:30. Other games on the schedule for your Saturday include Reagan at Madison, 12:30. Odom at Marion, 1:30. Roosevelt at South San, 1:30. John Paul II Guardians at Legacy Christian Rams. That's at 6 tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening at 6:30, Comfort at Poth. And tomorrow night at 6, John Paul II Guardians at Legacy Christian Rams. On the girls' varsity basketball schedule, this afternoon, a game that is underway now, Jefferson at Sam Houston Hurricane. That game began at noon. A game that's already underway that started at 12:15 today is the Randolph Roadhawks. They're at Marion. That's in girls varsity basketball. A couple of games already underway, including Jefferson at Sam Houston. That game began at noon, while Randolph is at Marion. That game started at 12:30. You also have a game that's about to tip off at 1 o'clock. You have Wagner at Bernie Champion. Kennedy at Seguin at 1 this afternoon. 6 o'clock tonight, Nordheim Pirates at Ostwell Tivoli. Runge at Bruni at 6 o'clock this evening. McDade at Fayetteville also tonight at 6. Welder at Moulton, that's at 6 o'clock to tip off this evening. The Gervin Coyotes at Comfort, that's 6:15 tonight. Stockdale's at Poth, 6:15 tip off. Also Lavernia at Navarro, 6:30 tonight. Other 6:30 starts include Wimberley at Llano, Canyon Lake at Bernie. 7 o'clock tip-offs tonight include Steele at San Marcos, New Braunfels Canyon Cougars at Clemens, Judson at New Braunfels, East Central at Smithson Valley. On the schedule for tomorrow in girls varsity basketball, South San at Roosevelt, 12:30, Mavericks at Reagan at 12:30, and an evening game tomorrow at 6:30, Uvalde at Floresville. I don't know about you, but January, after the holidays, has traditionally been a slower month, especially when it comes to activities, but I'm still seeing a few things trickle in here and there, and some of those items that I do have to share with you on the Syntech bulletin board include in Shiner. They're looking for all quilters, youth and adult. The Shiner Heritage Quilters Guild invites you to enter the quilts for the 2019 show, Springing into Quilting. It's going to be on March the 8th and 9th at First United Methodist Church Activity Center, 102 West Church Street in Shiner. This year, they will also have a youth quilt division. General instructions and entry forms for quilts can be downloaded online, shinerheritagequilters.org, or you can call 361-772-6298 to make arrangements. You can also pick up entry forms and information at the Square Quilter Shop in Shiner. Entry forms will be accepted if they are postmarked on or before Friday, February 1st. That's going to give the Guild ample time to make special labels for all entries and to list the entries in the Keepsake Show program. The quilters encourage you to mark the dates of the show and plan to see the beautiful work displayed. That number, again, for extra information, 361-772-6298. Up in San Antonio, Urban 15's open call for dancers and drummers begins this month. If you or someone you know